Okay, so you guys are probably pretty confused right now. Like, I want to say I'm gonna address the elephant in the room, but I just feel like there's a lot of elephants in the room. I feel like the first question on everyone's mind is why do I have a mask on? And yes, this is my first video with a face cam, but like, I feel like the I feel like the question is still why I have a mask on rather than why do I have a face cam. I'm wearing a mask because I'm pretty insecure about my teeth. But I don't know if insecure is even the right word because my teeth are just what make me clapped. Even knowing that, yesterday I tried to record this video without the mask, but then I was just watching back the camera footage and I was like, nah, bro, my teeth are just too clapped. Yeah, so it really has nothing to do with like wanting to hide my identity or anything. And actually, if you're an OG member of the Pingu community, you guys will know that I've actually face revealed like 5 years ago on Twitter. So it doesn't really matter. Like I just would rather my online audience think I'm a handsome Chad, and so I'm just hiding my imperfect parts because obviously my hair, my eyes, they're all perfect. So it's like, yeah, if this is all you guys can see, you guys will probably think I'm a Chad. But yeah, the other elephant in the room, which is also explained by the third and final elephant in the room. Well, no, the first of which is why I'm using a face cam, which I'm gonna explain by addressing the other elephant in the room is why I haven't been uploading. Like I said I was gonna be back and like grinding on YouTube, and yet I just completely sacked and became a bum like I always am. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie, like after I made a couple of videos, it became like a chore again. Like I just kind of was forcing myself to do it, and I needed a bunch of motivation. And I realized instantly, like that's not what I want to do this for. Like obviously I want some kind of money, but like I want to enjoy this. And the part that I enjoy about doing this is I just like yapping. Like I'm a bit of a yapper, and I just like the fact that like someone other than me is listening to me talk. So yeah, I feel like I've been stressing too much about like TikTok, YouTube Shorts, thumbnails, titles, right? And it just made the whole thing so boring. So for now, I'm just gonna ease it out. Why is this guy fighting a kid, bro? Without me. No, no! But yeah, more than anything, it's most important to me that this channel is like very personal to me, and it's like I want the focus of my content to be me, not like gameplay or anything. Not that it is gameplay, because I kind of suck at every game I play, but oh yeah, and that's also why I'm playing. What the heck? Yeah, that's also why I'm playing Bully instead of like Fortnite Valorant. I was stressing about which game would be the best for the channel as well. Yeah, let me just sit and play a game that I actually enjoy, man. Bully genuinely might be one of the greatest games ever created. Whoa! I ult C'd accidentally. Oh, I choked the double S. I choked the double S. But yeah, on with the updates on my life. Wednesday. So 3 days ago, I came back from a church camp, which was a week after a different road trip I went to with some friends. And so, yeah, back to back, I spent the weekend away from home. Pretty rare occurrence because I'm a bit of a boomer. Wait, boomer. I meant to say gooner, but I guess I'm a bit of both. Is that Biff? Yo, oh my. Alright, maybe I shouldn't have messed with Biff. Ah. But this is the mission where I have to make out with the fat chick, man. Okay, so what happened was, one of the nights, the first night of the camp, a bunch of the kids in my grade and like the grade above and stuff like that, like we just pulled up to a Macca's, like a midnight Macca's trip, you know how it is. And then, my friend just starts bringing up like this story about me, and I was like when she started the story, I just didn't even know what she was talking about because I haven't heard the story in so long. Wait, they're gay? This game just went from a 10 out of 10 to a 9 out of 10 now that I know there's gay people in it. Oh, but yeah, this chick just starts talking about how like I used to wear lipstick or something, and I'm like, I didn't used to wear lipstick. I don't know where this is coming from. But then, the more I heard it out, the more I started to remember what the story was. So there was this time at some point, I think like year 11 or 12. This was back when I was a peasant, and I used to use lip balm, like Nivea lip balm, instead of the, you know, Lucas Paw Paw cream I use now because I'm a superior person to who I was back then. The lip balm I was using, it was given to me by my mom like a few years before, but it just smelled so bad. Like I did not like the smell of the lip balm. And my mom always used to tell me like, oh, it's because, you know, the ones they make smell good, they're not as efficient. And I just kind of believed her. But yeah, during like year 11 or 12, I decided I finally had enough of this trash smelling lip balm. And so I pulled up to a chemist warehouse, and then I went over to the lip balm section, and there were 4 Nivea lip balms like next to each other on like one of the shelves. And then I was like, all right, one of these got to be decent. And I read all 4 of them. Oh yeah, so 3 of the 4, like they just had like weird descriptions. Like one of them is like sun protective, another one's like fresh or something, and they're just like none of them were like a flavor. I don't know if flavor is the right word because I think that describes taste exclusively, but like none of them were like intentionally scented, except the 4th one. And just keep in mind at this point, I'm just hyper focused on the words it says on the lip balm, not on the color or like any other factors, honestly. So I come across this one where it's like, why is her voice bass boosted, bro? What did I just hear?
Thanks for a great date, Jimmy.
Why does it keep doing that? Okay, so the 4th lip balm, it was called cherry something, like cherry blossom or something, and it was like dark red colored. I think you guys can see where I'm going with this. So long story short, I saw the word cherry and I was like, oh my gosh, cherry scented. I need to buy this. And it turned out it was a tinted lip balm. If you don't know what that means, it means it's like colored. You know, there's some girls out there that like they wanna like wear lipstick that also moisturizes your lips. I guess the point of that is. And so I caught myself a tinted lip balm, and I wore it for about a week and a half. I didn't realize it was tinted, by the way. And throughout this week and a half, no one really noticed. Like, it was chill. I was going to school every day, all that good stuff. But then suddenly, I'm in a study period, sitting next to one of my friends and talking to my friend. And then my friend just... Oh, okay. I swear I didn't mean to do that. What the hell? At some point, my friend just suddenly looks at me, and then this is deadass how he stared at me. And I was like, what the heck? Like, did I do something to you? And so I asked him, why the hell are you staring at me like that? And then he was like, bro, why are your lips low-key dark? And I was like, what does that even mean? Why are my lips dark? I took off to the toilet, and I looked at myself in the mirror, and I was like, damn, he was right. My lips are kind of dark. And so I used my hand to like wipe my lip against it, and then I looked at my hand, and there was just like a red like smudge on my hand. It looked like there was blood on my hand. And I was like, that's the moment where I was like it just all clicked. All along, my lip balm had color on it. And so I was walking around with dark red lips around school, like a little gay bro, right, without even knowing it. And so anyhow, that's the end of that story. And I had to explain this entire story, you know, at the Macca's in front of like 3 baddies, because my friend just decided to bring it up, and I had to, you know, explain myself, explain why that occurred. But yeah, aside from that story, the other day I was having an actual shower thought about Aiden Ross. Like, I don't understand how Aiden Ross is famous. Like, I don't know if it's an industry plant or what, but like, I don't understand how he pulls the numbers he does, and I understand he's not in his prime anymore, but like, just how do I see like some clips of him, right? How does he get all these like collabs and features? You know, he's like friends with Andrew Tate supposedly, right? Like, I just don't understand how it's possible when I've never met or just seen a single human being that watches Aiden Ross. Like, who likes Aiden Ross, actually? Like, this isn't even like a hating thing. Who actually likes Aiden Ross? I've never heard of anyone. So I just don't understand how it's a real thing. 1 round knockout, they call me Taporia. But yeah, please let me know if you guys know a single human being that likes Aiden Ross. Like, I actually seriously don't think that's a real human. But yeah, that's about what's been on my mind. I hope I can come back, lock in, you know, just drop a few videos, because I'm not gonna lie, I have so much free time that I just spend doing nothing. But yeah, man, God bless, Jesus is real. I'll catch y'all.